I'm on the block.
Lips were made to touch. My body, your hips rock slowly like this. And we just can't resist. Our spirit, our love, united through touch. Lips were made to touch.
What's up, what's good? I'm that boy EJ from KASHVISIONTV, and I have the pleasure to reintroduce you to our friend, the golden child, Mr. Ethan. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good, man. Now, you just dropped a single yesterday called Love Lips.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that.
Well, basically, Love Lips is about showcasing your love through kissing. That's basically it.
Yeah. See, I don't got nobody, but that's a kissing song for y'all couples, you know what I'm saying? For y'all that got y'all peoples. Now, what inspired it? What made us decide to come up with this song?
Experiences and just wanting to show your love through kissing.
Okay. I feel that. He wanted y'all to get that love. Now listen, this song dropped yesterday, but I know it's with many artists that things don't always happen right away. So how long has this song been in the works?
I've actually been working on this song since 2022. Like I was 17.
Okay.
And honestly, I really didn't even want to do this song at first. My producer and my good friend Ty, he made the beat and he told me he could hear me on it. He could hear my voice on it. And I was like, I don't know. And with some convincing, I finally wrote to it and sang on it. So.
Well, thank goodness for Ty
Right.
for bringing us this heat. It's definitely a cool song, and I love the intro. You brought it in, and at first you started talking first. What made you do that?
Well, I just wanted to set it up. It's kind of like setting the table before, just serving the food. I had to clean the audience's palate before just giving it to them.
That's beautiful. And that's a beautiful analogy of kind of serving. I can't just give it to you raw. You know what I'm saying? We got to give you your appetizer. We got to see your table got to be clean.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So kind of just clearing your audience's mind, getting them prepared for what's to come before you give them the sauce.
Right.
I love that. Now, what made you decide to drop yesterday?
Well, I performed it yesterday, so I wanted to drop it the same day I was performing it because that's automatic promotion, and then people hear me singing, like, oh my gosh, what's that song? And then
Right. Now they gotta know.
Yeah, now they can go find it.
So now you guys can find Love Lips everywhere that you get your music. Now, about how long have you been singing in general?
I've been singing since really all my life, but I started performing at 10 years old at the Aurora Theater, and then from then on I just kept doing it. So.
Okay. So from 10 years old, did we already have the nickname Golden Boy, or how did that come about?
Well, actually, my friend Z gave me that nickname, Zakaria. All of my friends in our friend group, we all have different nicknames, and it came time for me to get mine, and so she was sitting there thinking, and she was like, Golden Boy, and I was like, okay. Like, my favorite color is metallic gold, but she told me that's not why she gave it to me. And she said it has something to do with, she got the idea from this show she watched, like Gen V or something. Is that what it's called? Do you know what that show?
I have not seen it.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but she said she got it from that show. So, and it's kind of like a inside joke, cause I don't know. It's kind of fun. It's like almost like, okay, like let's say I were to win the lottery, she was like, oh, of course you did, Golden Boy. Like, it's almost like, oh, okay, like, of course the Golden Boy,
Okay.
So
it's just been with you for a while now?
Yeah, for a good minute, yeah.
Okay. And do you feel like the Golden Boy is an addition to your personality? Or do you feel like the Golden Boy writes any of this music, or is it just a cool name?
I really do feel like it does represent me. I think that's why it stuck so quickly, because I think people see me and kind of know who I am as a person, and it just kind of fits. So,
okay.
And I think the idea, why I like the name Golden Boy even more, is because it's to showcase, like, the idea of a golden boy is that they're perfect. Nothing they do can be wrong, but the funny part about it is I think I can like redefine that the golden boy is just, it's more so like in God's eyes you're good. Like even the mistakes you make, the flaws that you have are what make you you, and that's what makes you beautiful as a person. So
Okay, that's very spiritual. Now, do you feel like you bring that spirituality to life through your music?
oh, for sure. Well, I haven't completely yet, but I do plan on doing it further down the line. But as far as my beats, I don't know how to explain this, but like the vibe that I give spiritually, I try to put into my beats, if that makes sense.
Okay. So, what do you want people to get when they meet the Golden Boy for the first time or over time? What do you want them to take away from their experience?
I want them to just get this like overwhelming sense of calmness and peace. Like I want them to just become at peace when they hear my music.
Okay. So speaking of love lips, that's what's on the menu. Is that calmness and that peace.
Exactly.
So we prepared you, we set the table, and then we served you that calmness and peace with Love Lips.
Right.
And that's an amazing track. So now that you've performed it and now you have it out, what is next?
Next, well, I like the element of surprise, but I do plan on releasing more music
Okay.
near the end of this semester. So
Facts. And we're in school. So I know there has to be a lot going on. How do you feel about the school and being in school while being a musician?
it can be a little overwhelming, especially because my team isn't very big. Of course, I have people that work really hard to help me and get me to where I'm trying to go, but being an independent music artist and a college student, it is a lot, and you have to have a lot of discipline, and you have to kind of go that extra mile. So
Okay. Do you feel like you have a song support system to help you go the extra mile here?
yes, for sure, I really do. And my sister, she goes here, Julia, and it was actually her idea for me to drop the song now. I originally wasn't even going to drop the song, even though Ty convinced me to do it. I still was like, but she said she had a good feeling about it, so props to her.
Okay.
But yeah, Julia, she's a strong support system. My friend group,
Okay.
my family, even back home, all my friends back home.
Yeah.
So I'm from Atlanta, so.
Yeah, but it seems like you do have at least a decent school crowd. First time we met you at the Homecoming Talent Show, seems like you do have a good amount of support. And what does that mean to you moving forward, and how do you plan on using that support to take you to the next level?
It means a lot to me, and there are like two levels of support. There's like support for like my public image and my music, which I strongly admire, but the support for me as a person and my spirit and my heart, those people that support that foundation is way more important to me, because that's what's gonna keep me grounded, and that's really is what's gonna help me push me to go to where God wants me. But as far as like my public support, like the people who are listening to my music, the people who, you know what I mean, that support system is very important as well, and I appreciate it a lot. And it's just the fact, it really shows you, like, it really shows you the type of person someone is when they're willing to give that support to somebody that they really barely even know.
Yeah.
You know.
So. That is cool. That's cool. And especially being an artist, there's somebody listening to your song right now that you don't even know is listening. Yeah. And that's a cool way of getting support that you don't even realize you're getting. So, you know, having that strong system definitely seems like it helps you. And I know that being an artist, sometimes it's not easy to make music. Sometimes people want to take breaks from it. But what keeps you going?
Well, what keeps me going is just wanting to reach where God wants me to be. I mean, I'm really doing this because of God. Like,
okay.
Of course it's fun for me, and of course it's a passion, but it's more so like I'm fulfilling my purpose through my passion.
Literally.
So
if you got power, it's got to have purpose behind it.
Exactly.
My pastor was just talking about that. So every day you get up, you get dressed, and you get ready to face the world because you know this was what God had you to do.
Exactly.
Speaking of getting dressed, you're always fashionable. Every time I see you, you put it on. You got the gold accents on the suit. I mean, everything. Every time I see you, it's another fit. I don't know if you got a runway to get on later, or what. But what inspires your image and your look?
I don't even know. Like once I'm like literally, I'm not even like trying to be like, oh, holy than that. But like literally, everything I do is because of God. Like even when I lay out an outfit, I really pray to God. I talk to God. Sometimes it sounds like I'm talking to myself, but I promise I'm talking to God. But I'll just be like, okay, what am I gonna wear today? And I'll just be having a conversation with God as I'm getting dressed and laying out my outfit. So I really don't even. It's just, I guess, what my heart tells me to wear. So
that's what's up. Well, either way, your heart ain't tell you wrong. You always got it on, and that's really cool. So looking forward, where can people find your social medias? What can they do to support you next? And what can they be looking forward to? You can go ahead and let them know.
Well, my Instagram is Ethan_43_7. And you can find my music. It's, okay, so my first single is I'ma Do, IMA_DO by Ethan. And my second single that just dropped is Love Lips by Ethan. I am working on more music, and just to warn y'all, my next songs are a little bit more fast paced, a little bit more upbeat, because I like more like, I want to go more to, well, we're not gonna talk about that, but anyway.
The surprises, there you go. I knew it. The surprises was coming. His brain was fighting. I'm like, don't do it. Don't leak it. Don't leak the information.
But yeah, so that's it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, listen, I'm that boy EJ. Ethan, it's definitely good to have the Golden Boy on the block with us today. So I'm definitely happy to have you, man. And you keep doing your thing, keep grinding, and keep exploring those passions and being lit with passion, bro.
Appreciate it.
I love it, man. Alrighty, signing off. Let's get into it.